Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. We thought it would be a good opportunity to reflect over the past year, you know, how we've done in terms of doing something new every month, in terms of posting, blogging, what obstacles we faced. And yeah, I would say that towards the end of the year, we were quite focused on what we wanted to achieve.
You mean 2016?
2016.
Yeah. End of
So the end of
2016. Planned and strategized it.
Yeah, we had a list of certain things that we wanted to try out. We had how often we would post and all those beautiful things.
You just gotta do to have a plan.
So
a good plan.
I feel like we meant well, and we started off like with great intentions.
With full force at the beginning.
However, intentions alone are just not enough.
I think I can probably say around May is when it kind of started dipping down.
Yeah.
Life, I think, started to.
And that's our biggest thing.
Obstacles thing.
That's the whole reason why we started this, was that it's so easy to be consumed by work and the busyness of life. And there's actual real things that you want to do and achieve, and it kind of gets sidelined. And I feel like that's kind of what happens this year. So it was more of a struggle to stay on top of posting every month, actually. And the thing is, I would say that we probably still went out and did stuff, maybe not necessarily every month, but there were still things that happened.
Yeah, we still did things, but we either didn't remember to vlog it or take pictures. We just did it for taking a break out of life and doing something for fun, but not necessarily, let's post it. And that's something we have to learn to do better, because we do tend to enjoy our moments a lot and forget that we're meant to be sharing with you guys.
So it wasn't easy. However, lessons learned, and I think that's the beauty of life, that it doesn't always go accordingly, and sometimes you have all these great plans and intentions, and it might not fulfill in the way you had originally hoped it would. However, you still gain something at the end of it, if that makes sense. So looking back, there is several things we can do better at, and which we will be trying to implement going forward. And I think one of the biggest things is accountability. So just being a bit more disciplined.
And placing it as a priority.
Yeah.
As in your top priority. So not it's at the bottom of the list, but no, it's actually at the top with the other things you have to do in life.
Yeah.
Because I think, like you said, if you're a bit more accountable towards it, you're more focused, and you just have it more as this is something I need to do. As soon as you get it done, you still have the time to do other stuff. And sometimes it doesn't actually take that long. It just, for me, sometimes it's like my mind just makes it a mountain. Like it's something really big, and really it could take me a good hour in a day and I'm done. But I keep putting it off, and before you know it, it's been like 2 weeks and I've been like, still haven't done that yet. So it is about trying to just get it done on that day. Procrastination, I think, is probably the thing I can say for 2017 that happened a lot with the blog. So many things were just kind of delegated to later before you know it. We're now in November 2017, December 2017.
There's no such day as someday or one day.
Some days today. That's what it should be. Some days today.
It's not always easy, because I think when you're in a situation, something like vlogging is not the priority. If I'm honest.
Yeah, sure.
However, at the same time, it's something we do enjoy. And we understand that in order to grow as bloggers and, in order to interact, have the ability to interact with you guys, we've got to be consistent. So it has highlighted the power of consistency, because we did see the more that we posted on Instagram, let's say, the more interaction we received. So it is that consistency. And I think when it comes to setting goals or having targets or whatever, it's also not trying to put too much on your plate at once. And I think that's something that I struggle with sometimes, because I have a lot of different things going on, I could tend to think that I got 48 hours in one day, but the reality is there's only 24. So it's just about managing my time a little bit better and saying, actually, no, I can't do that this week, or you know, I have to reschedule that. So just, I guess, valuing my time a little bit more. But yeah, so all you bloggers,
congratulations, because I don't know how you guys
out there that have been consistent and are doing posts on a weekly basis, tips,
share.
are definitely welcome. You know, let's open up this platform. I'm sure we're not the only ones. So if you're in a similar situation and you know you enjoy blogging, but can't always find the time to do so,
or you just forget when you're on the scene. Like, we've been at places where we'd just be like, oh gosh, we were meant to, even in fact no, other people have reminded us that, are you guys meant to be vlogging this? And we're like, oh yeah, we forgot. See what I mean? Like, where it's like you're in the moment, you're enjoying yourself, you're doing whatever it is you're doing, and it's like, oh yeah, oh well, maybe the next time. And again, so literally it's to make it a pattern.
Yeah, so
little steps.
It's that whole, you know, the more you do things, and if you can do something consistently, I think they say for like 30 days, some people say 21, it becomes a habit. And I think because we've been so inconsistent, we haven't yet been able to form that habit. So that, I guess, in itself is something that we're going to focus on in 2018, is, you know, making the small steps to to implement better habits and being consistent.
Even if it's a small thing, I think that's the thing as well, that we need to not place certain things on, oh, it needs to be this. Sometimes maybe just a small quality piece, short and sweet, will do the job for the time being, in terms of at least, or in the process of trying to improve them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're aware of what it is, and also, you know, just being honest with yourself, like she said earlier. Know what you can and can't do, you know, and obviously try and push yourself, but also be realistic where possible, you know. And I guess it's for us to also keep each other updated on how far we're going. If things aren't going to meet our target, what else we can put in the meantime, because we do have a lot of stuff actually that we've even
we have got content that we want you guys to see, but just in the process of editing and putting it all together. So, and I think that's probably the part that takes the longest, I would say, is the editing. Putting it together, because obviously we can enjoy ourselves. Pay me to enjoy myself.
We don't have to enjoy ourselves even for free.
Do you know what I mean? So, but it's just that,
I think packaging it's just, so that it looks nice and presentable to you, not just
So we're still around, we're still here.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Just taking it slow, running a good pace. Jogging.
I think that pretty much summarizes it.
It's been a challenging year, but we're still standing.
This is it.
We're going to enter 28 stronger and better, or at least doing better.
This is it. So stay tuned for more content from us. Again, like, you know, we're up for challenges, so if there's anything you can suggest in terms of places we should go, things we should do, things we should challenge ourselves on.
Anything, not just anything. I was like, say anything. I thought if someone could put a random suggestion, good, reasonable, good. I don't know.
We do want a challenge. We do want a challenge.
Yeah. We can say no. Say no.
So stick with us. Thank you for those who have stuck with us. And you know, we hope to continue to flourish.
Don't forget to. What is it again? Our song. Where are we singing at the same time?
Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share.
I got it.